Alright, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm Derek, and today we are going to revisit the Spellementals list, but this time with a bit of a twist. So what we have here is the same stock list with the Winter Knights, the Hearths, the Eddy Mercs, the Sunderflocks, Dragon Hunt, Abandoned Attachments, and then your cantrips. But instead of having Spell Snare and a bunch of other counter spells, we're just going to play Burn. We're going to play 4 Burst Lightning, 4 Shock, and 4 Lightning Strike. One of the things that this deck can run into is just getting those last couple of points of damage in. You know, once you get to the point in the game where you're casting your Eddy Mercs and your Sunderflocks and you're smacking in, I have been stopped, just a few points short before. Well, these burn spells, I think, work out much, much better than just countering them, because they go to your graveyard and they make your good stuff cheaper, but they're also doing damage to the face. Now, if you have to, in a pinch, you can shock a Badger Mole Cub, you can lightning strike something with 3 toughness if you really needed to get it off the board. But the deck plays out really, really well when you can just send them straight to the face. So throwing all these burn spells in this deck was the idea of a guy who I play Magic with in person. His name's Forrester, and I appreciate him coming up with this because I really, really like the way that this plays out. I really do prefer the burn spells to the counter spells. I've already played some games, in Paper Magic, and it has played out really, really well. But now we're in the arena, so let's hop in and see what happens. On the play. Oh yes. This is what we want. Just work our way to one of the good creatures, and we are in there. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Hold up, strike, and opt. I think I'm just gonna strike face. Let's just start getting them down. Now we've got opt and shock. Starting town. Okay. Cool. I've not seen this one very much. As such, we will kill it. See if we can hit us a land drop. Yes, we can. I think I will go ahead and just let that one go. I love the Hearth Elemental, but I want to keep all of these. Ruby. Okay. Madam, no. I haven't played in a few days, so this is a deck I have not seen. Go ahead and sleight of hand. There we go. We've got the crab. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get that out of here because it might be a little scary. And then anything else they play now, we can crab end of turn, Sunderflock, bounce it all. Case, I'm just gonna shock face. Get him to a nice even 10. There's the mole. Let's fine. We're gonna bounce all your stuff back to hand. Yeah, sure. No, I think I will not activate. There we go. Nice. So we've got us a Galta pile. Dang, I forgot to change my sideboard. So I probably mentioned in the intro that this is the deck I'm going to be playing tomorrow at my RCQ. This is not the sideboard that I had put together. I've got to change this before the next game. I mean, I don't know with Claw and all that. I don't know if Pyroclasm is really what I want to be doing. I don't know if they're going to bring in any graveyard hate. So for now, I think I'm just going to bring in an extra removal spell here and maybe kick one of the dragon hunts. And then if they bring in a bunch of graveyard hate, then I'll bring in the show-offs. Also, Soulstone Sanctuary has come out of the deck as well. So all the adjusting that I did in paper, I have not yet done to the arena list. You got to do that. All right. Oops. Go face. So this is the first I'm playing this deck on Arena, but man, in paper, just swapping out all of the counter spells for burn spells has been so legit. Probably should have hit opt first in case I got a shock. We'll keep sleight of hand. Just gonna take Lightning Strike for now. Probably abandon attachments, end of turn, discard Sunderflock. Up the planes as well. So we're a 4-color pile. Ruby's fine. Badger Mole. Okay. I'm gonna discard Burst. I'm kind of looking for a crab or one of my hitters. See what they do. We can barrage something, cycle through another card. Okay. What you got? Oh, okay. You got it. Oh, I forgot about the ruby trigger. Crap. Okay, well in that case, we'll just get rid of that one. Man. Guess I'm just gonna discard one of the flocks. What you got? Llanowar Elves. Yeah, this Soulstone Sanctuary is so not what I want. Do I just go ahead and get rid of the Badger Maul? Or do I just save these for face? So right now they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Just gonna get rid of the Badger Maul. Just in case they've got something crazy. They play like Summon Bahamut or something and get rid of my Hearth Elemental. So they will get a trigger from the Vestige. I just put it right back down. Down to 14. So these will be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I mean, technically we've got it. Just depends on what they do. If they've got a bunch of... What are we doing? Casting removal spells? Oh, sure. So we can chump with the Sanctuary. Just gonna go face in case we draw another one. Ugh. That's tough. So we're kind of at burn spell or bust now. Aurelia? Holy hell. Okay. This deck is wild, man. What a pile of stuff. So what do I want here? I kind of just want to get them dead, right? So I'm just gonna bring in the show-offs. And I'm gonna cut some of the stuff that it's a little bit easier to trim on. I don't think I want the barrage. I really just want to get them as dead as possible. I'm gonna cut another Winter Knight. I'm gonna keep all the burn, get the extra creatures in. Let's run that. On the play. I don't know about this one. I don't know about it. Start plotting show-offs, I guess. Ruby. Okay, I mean... that's pretty good. 3 show-offs. We need some land and we need a couple spells. Okay, shared roots. What? What is this janky pile? Get out of here. You get right on out of here with that. How dare you play garbage cards against me? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Redirect lightning. Okay, man. If I lose to a player who casts a redirect lightning at me, I'm gonna be so mad. Not that they're a bad player, just that that's an awful card. Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. That's just not good enough, man. Okay. We got the opt, so I will keep. Plan of War. They've got Badger Mole. I think I'd rather take that out. Okay. Well, they get a copy. Go ahead and get this done now. We just want to get to Sunderflock as quickly as possible here. Okay. No, I just want some more cantrips. There we go. Exactly like that. Burge. Well, that stinks. I think I have to kill that. Okay. We're close. But I think we die. We can only tap one of them because they have ward. Is there any way around this? I don't think there is. I guess we just gotta see kind of what they do. Yeah, it's another haste threat. Okay. We got soloed by the Drunith there. I could have fought my way through one rabbit. Clasm. They got Boyd. This sideboard's terrible. I have to remember to fix it. I have to remember to fix it. Let's take out the sorcery speed removal, bring in another instant speed. No. No. No, that was bad. Put back the abandon. Keep both my creatures. What you got, Jame? We'll keep a Verge. We're gonna need it. Yep. Ooh. Yep. We're just gonna keep it. Cast the Winter Knight. Hopefully hit a couple spells here. Decline. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Turbo Flock, baby. That's fine. They are all going back to hand. Now we're talking. Got a cub. Yeah, if they had had any mana available, I would have been more hesitant to play around Spider Sense. Sleight of hand. I'll take the shock. Go ahead and get the cub out of here. Take a strike. Spellemental. Attack. Take 10. And cast Winter Knight. Oh yes. Keep it the same. Man, what is up with these openers? Awful. Put a land back. Start off with Canal. Okay. No Llanowar. Feels good. Yep. You die immediately. You don't see the Jackal for a while and you forget how strong the card is. Please no Paw Patch. Please. That's fine. I will go ahead and just kill it though. Yeah. I think I'll go Winter Knight first. There we go. Yeah, let's... Let's just put 2 spells. I think that's the right thing to do. And then Eddie Merc into Sunderblock, and hopefully we dodge Spider Sense. That's not a good sign. Maybe we can coax it out of them with the Eddy Merc Crab. Land. What you got over there? Okay, I think they really do have spider sense, and they were thinking about countering that. Maybe. I don't know what you're doing now. Oh, it's a mutation. Yeah, sure. Fair enough. They might have spider sense. They had some kind of... Well, not technically. They've got these that they can tap, I suppose. That's enough to hold priority on the trigger. I'm gonna cast it. It's gotta be spider sense. It's not! It's not! Oh, yes. Let's hit him with a Winter Night. There we go. There we go. So apparently this video is just going to be this version of the deck because I cannot remember to change the sideboard and take out the Sanctuary. It's just apparently impossible for me to do. I always forget by the end. Worst case scenario, I will put the actual version that I'm playing for the RCQ on screen at the end. The Duelist. A lot of creatures, not a lot of the spells. There's a Hellkite. That's fine. We can avoid taking damage here. My man's name is just Bitter. I like it. Warp another Hellkite. Yeah, we're gonna ride these Eddy Mercs to victory here. I don't even really need to cast the flock yet, I don't think. If they cast the Hellkite, they're dead. Probably get lost. Nope. They just couldn't cast their spells. Okay, well, they got white in their deck, so I'm gonna assume Rest in Peace is coming in, and we're going to just take out crabs, put in slick shots, and call it a day. Opt. Dragon Hunt. Looking for Hearth Elemental. We'll see if they got the Graveyard Hate. 2 Sunderflock, not what I want to see. Yep, they sure do. Ashling. Stroke. What are we doing, Arena? Okay, now we need some spells. Oh, I don't have 6 mana yet. Nah, we'll wait. I can animate the Sanctuary. I'm just gonna go here. Okay. I think I can save. Just in case they've got some... I figured they probably had Get Lost there. Okay, they did. They were waiting for another spell. So, good timing. Good timing. We got Riddler. Draw 1. Do we just go? And if they block, they block. Down to 3. Now we just need Lightning Strike or Burst. Another drum. Yeah. Hit him with the Hearth. Dang. Okay, that's fine. We can play it for 2 and hit the Sunderflock. Duelist. Actually, we don't really want to bounce the Aang, huh? But I guess it doesn't matter. Because anything they bounce, we'll just play it again for 2. Might just play this for 2. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Very nice. It's not awesome, but I think it's good enough to keep. Shock Face, Dragon Hunt, whatever they play. Actually, I think we'll just shock that. And just draw a card. Slight was a good draw. Got a Warden. There's a Crab. Very nice. Do I want this? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take out the Warden before it gets out of hand. Not likely to die from it anytime soon, but it gets some pretty good value. We got the Crab coming down. Hit the elemental first. Harmonize. Nope, we'll just hold on to him. Okay, Sunborn. Bouncer. I'll play this. This will be 3. We can strike and play Eddie Merc. Might end up casting Stoke Genius. Another Inspector. Looking for a Flocky Boy. Oof. Just going in. No fear. There it is. Down to 11. See what you got. Sunborn. Nope. All right. So they're scamming with Personify and using Exalted Sunborn as a scam target. Doesn't seem that powerful. Playing white. So we bring those in. Cut a couple of crab. I think against this deck, I'm fine with cutting a couple attachments as well. If it seems like they don't run Rest in Peace, I'll probably take the show-offs out and bring in Pyroclasm. Oh yes. That's good stuff right there. Yeah, I think we can hit a land. We just gotta believe in the opt. Yeah, fine. So if they're playing reinforcements... Oh, War Leader's Call. Sure. Come on, land. There it is. Alright. Let's get down to business. No, I need that. Okay. Now we've got Sunderflock. Catharsis? Oh, snap. Are we dead? Almost. What you got? I mean, it was gonna go back to your hand anyway. I don't know that you needed to do that. You could have just let it go back to your hand and then cast it for 2 mana. All you really got out of the exchange was loss of a card in your hand and an extra 1/1 counter? I don't know about it. Can we kill him? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not quite. We can survive this turn. I think we'll be okay. Well, we lost. Darn. Alright, you know what? Pyroclasm it is. I did not see a Rest in Peace, so I'm gonna assume that they don't have it. Honestly, I think I'm fine with playing a couple of show off. Let's cut one, bring a crab back in. Oh. I'm gonna try to lean on the dragon hunt here. We've got crab in hand, otherwise I may not have kept it, but this is enough removal that we should be able to get the crab down pretty quickly. Another crab. They're just gonna draw a card. Ooh. Missed the land. Oh, we missed again. Yep, reinforcements. There it is. We just cast Winter Night. I think we're on the Eddie Mark Flock plan here. Let's just discard one of the burn spells in the Winter Night. Just poked my green screen. Tarsus. So we cast double crab into Sunderflock. Tap down your board. Sunderflock plot the slick shot probably. I'm not gonna risk not hitting land. Do they block? They do not. Well, we've almost got it in the air. We do have it in the air. Yeah, because we've got opt. I forgot we had the opt in hand. Cool. On the play. Yep, I'm gonna keep. Keep the one lander and hope and pray. Got the Verge. Lana Wa. Oh. I think I will hold off and see if they play a Badger Mole. And then if they just ramp into a 3-drop, then so be it. Okay. Rock me out. They got me. Cast Winter Night, discard a Hearth Elemental. We got Tree of them. Start casting 1 mana 4/5s. Double starting town. Overlord. Okay. So we just ramping. Fair enough. Yep. Take a Winter Night. this one out of the graveyard. No. I mean, I think I can discard Shock at this point. Discard the Passage. Dragon. Meringue. Okay. Edge Maze. I don't think I want to take 6. Already down to 14. What you got? Okay. Down to 8. Okay. Well, if we don't die, we got it. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I'll just hit him with the burn spell. I don't need to get fancy. And that's exactly why I really like this list over the one with a bunch of counter spells. Just a much easier time of closing the game out. Against blue and green. Bring in a couple early threats. Bring in the barrage for big stuff. Maybe just cut a couple of shocks and a dragon hunt. Yep. 3 canals. Feels pretty good. This time, we'll go ahead and bolt it. The bird, as it were. Vacuum. That's fine. Sending it. Nice. That's it? Mm-hmm. You go ahead. Bounce? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I need to try to keep up with the Ghost Vacuum here. I've got a crab in hand and 2 Sunderflocks, so I really want to get a crab down as quickly as I can. And if they mess around and only start doing their Ghost Vacuum at the end of my turn, then I can get them. Let's see if they go ahead and do it. If they go ahead and use it, we'll just replay the Baleon. They did not. So in response to their vacuum, we will play crab. Hope it stays on the board. 2-mana 5/5 flyer. Okay, well, that's lame. Luckily, they are not doing a whole lot, so... yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast it. I know they can exile it, but I need to get something going here. Spell Pierce. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Well, we can cast this for 7 while the Baleon is on board. Not quite there yet. Bro, what are you doing? I'm so confused. Why wouldn't you exile that before I can use it? I mean, I'll take it. Fine. So if you're gonna play Ghost Vacuum against a deck like this one, you can't get into that habit that people love to do where they only activate the Ghost Vacuum at the end of your opponent's turn. If somebody plays Winter Night Stories, just exile it immediately. There's literally no reason not to. Just get it out of there. They could have saved me from drawing 3 cards there. What you got? District or the Bloom Vine? I'm just gonna go face, I suppose. We're at 13, they're at 17. About to lose 4 more. They recast the 5-drop, they'll gain 3 more. We've got 2 Sunderflocks in hand. So as long as they don't take out both Eddie Merc and Sunderflock, I think we'll be okay. Because we've got enough on board if you count the Baleon. It depends on what they play. Okay, they played the region, so we don't have quite enough, I don't think. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Oh wait, did they just play? Okay, now I think we have it. Yep. Now we got it. Because they played the land. Okay, we are back. And here is what the sideboard is supposed to look like. During every game that I played, I kept trying to remind myself to go change it to the correct stuff, but I just couldn't remember. You know, you get done with a game and you just want to click right into the next one and just keep on going. But this is what it's supposed to look like. We've got a single copy of Thundering Falls, which is great to have on turn 1 if you need to get to a land, or you can pop one of your spells into the graveyard. Quarry Mountain Monastery instead of the Soulstone Sanctuary. You don't really need the creature land. You just don't. You'd much rather have the other utility land to get you another card in a pinch. And not having to worry about a colorless land messing up your mana is a really big deal. The big things are in the sideboard. So, Into the Floodmaw, 3 copies here. When you're playing against the green Harmonizer decks, you really, really want a bounce spell if you can get it. So, when you got like Seer, you have to play this little game where you got to wait on them to cast the full bore or whatever it is that they have that can pump up the Harmonizer, and they might be able to get you by responding with something. This just kind of takes that out of the equation. It goes back to hand, and then they've wasted their turn and they've wasted all their triggers. I didn't get to do any of that in these games because I didn't have the correct sideboard, but I think what I have here, if you want to play this deck, is what you want to have in the sideboard. Get rid of the annuls, get rid of the negate, and whatever else I had in there. I've got a single copy of Cut Propulsion here, which has been really, really important for Quantum Riddler, at least playing in paper. And then a couple of Seer that were not in the sideboard to help deal with Ouroboros, and if you're playing the mono green version of the Landfall deck, the Seer's really good against that. But yeah, so if you want to put this deck together, make sure you look at this list and not the one that I was playing throughout the entire video. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to catch you for the next one. Peace.